Okay, hello students. This is part 2 of my video lesson. Part 1, if you see, I have told you basically without naming them, I have taught about systemic method, what I told about Euclid's axioms. So you must see that. And based on that, logically I have come to the transposition method. And the very beginning of the video, if you see, I have talked about trial and error method. So all three I'll discuss, then I'll go to the exercise 12.1. If you have any book you are following the basic concept and the basic thing remains, the main thing is do one book properly, okay, and do with solved example also. So here, actually what is a simple equation? Simple equation, as I have told you, is something like this. Okay, example. There are many type of equation. You are in class 6, I am not going to talk about it. Class 9 video, you go to simultaneous equation. There I have talked about quadratic, okay, simultaneous, cubic. Okay, so since you are in class 6, I am not going to the detail. It's also called a linear equation. Again, I think you will have in class 8, maybe 7 also. 9 we have simultaneous, quadratic. Class 10 we have cubic. Okay, so equations, children, as I told you, is the heart of algebra. What we do in equation, we get x. X is called a variable or an unknown. It can take any value. And our basic idea in all this solving equation is that x unknown should be all alone on one side. This is called left hand side. See my first video, this is called right hand side. Now, so if we have to solve, first thing I'll tell you what is trial and error method. So trial, you try this side like a beam balance. You go to the grocery shop or vegetable market. Here this side is potato 7 kg. This side weight 3 kg. How much more weight they should put so that left hand side if you put 4 plus 3 7 will become equal to right hand side. You will say, sir, what is right hand side? This way I take equal to right side is called right hand side and this is left hand side. So basically both sides should be equal. So hit and trial method, you will see what should be added to 3. Small class mental maths, if you remember, boys. Small class mental maths, you will see what should be added to 3 to make it 4. But I come to the second method, which just in short I'll explain because I have already made one video on this. So I told you in that book Hall and Knight I was seeing, it is given in this book also, which I am using. They call it systematic method. What is that? Systematic method is if you subtract equal from equal, two things are equal. First video I have already explained. If you subtract equal from equal, the remaining are equal. Okay, so see my first video to understand that better. So both sides I subtract 3. This side it cancels, this side it remains. So actually what we see, that we come to the transposition method, which we will do in exercise 12.2. There you will see this same thing, rather than writing, we say when plus goes to that side, it becomes minus. Actually children, plus minus cancels here and minus remains here. So this is called transposition method. So generally I'll show you with trial and error is, if you see, it's for easier sum. Okay. You can see some examples are given. So basically I will use this 2 method and I'll do a few basic sum and slowly we'll go to the harder sum, because this in class 6 children told me is something new to them. They have not done before. Many other chapters they had done it before. So here we go to the exercise 12.1. If you are watching this video, please see my part. This should be part 2, sorry boys. Part 1 I have already made and maybe we'll see next week part 3 and 4 coming up. So we have 3 method. Number 1 we do trial like mental math. Second one is we add or subtract. And third one is transposition, which we'll see plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, division becomes multiplication and multiplication becomes division. So when I do different sum, I'll come to that. So this is based on 12.1 based on systematic method, what was given by Euclid. Okay, you can see 4 points are given and Transposition method is actually in the next exercise, but this exercise I'll show you both. Please see what is written in the book. Always any standard book. Generally you have standard book only. And do solved example before you take the chapter. This is how I have learned, boys. Okay, as I have told you before, I never depended on tuitions and all. Thank God my teachers were good, and most important thing, I used to listen to them. Classwork means classwork, homework means homework. Okay, so until you sit on your own and do, nobody can learn from you. So here I go to the very first 12.1 question number 1a. So I'll show you by two methods. X minus 5 is 3. So this is called solve. Okay, so all three methods will try to apply over here. So I'll go a little fast. From what you should subtract 5? So you will get 3. This is trial and error method. What I should subtract 5? 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So, but this is your mental maths method, but you have to write. So method 1 is this, but we won't use it. Method 2 is what we call systematic method, or in first video I told Euclid's axioms, these are called. What we do, I want to make x alone. So minus 5 I have to remove. So what will I do? I will add 5 to both sides. So if you see the book, okay, very first thing in systematic method they say the same number added to both sides, okay, of the equation, same number can be added. And you will see in my first video I told you what Euclid said, equal added to equal. Two equal things are there, 5 kg potato, 5 kg potato, you add 3 kg onion, 3 kg onion. So this side 8 kg, that side 8 kg, equal added to equal are remaining are equal. And here plus minus cancels, and here it is added. So since equal to is here, I put implies sign. Implies sign is equal to with an arrow. Got it? So this is systematic method. You add plus 5 to both because I want to remove minus. Minus can be removed with plus, plus can be removed with minus. Method 2 is what we will see in 11.2. That is called transposing. Means in short you say that method x minus 5 is 3, when put implies sign minus 5 goes to that side. See here children, minus 5 goes to that side. It seems as if actually minus 5 plus 5 cancels, but this side it remains. So what we say, boys, minus has become plus. Okay, once more. Actually what we say, minus has become plus. Actually what happened, the logic is this, minus we add plus 5, this side it cancels, this side it does not cancel. So what do we see here? We say in short, transposing, taking minus to other side, it becomes plus. So this is your method 2, minus becomes plus. So trial and error method 2, sorry, this I can call it method 3, but this 2 we will do. Systematic method, okay. And there is one I told you in my previous video also, if you go to class 10, there is simple, or you can say linear inequation, in not equal, here equal to sign is there. Okay, inequation, greater than equal to, less than equal to, I have got 2 videos for that. If you are interested in class 9, that stuff, see that. We use this logic only, this systematic logic, Euclidean logic. Transposing we avoid, but later on there also we use transposing. So here, kindly pause the video and copy, then I'll try to do some more sum. Okay, now we take few more sums to work on that. So I told you I'll try to do with 2 methods. First method is, in fact, what was my second method, I call it first method, trial and error. You know 12 plus 8 is 20. So what I do to remove plus 8, I do minus 8 from both the sides. This is your exercise 12.1 if you see. Subtract, because plus 8 I have to remove, so I do minus 8, this side it remains, so as if plus has become minus. Next is method 2. Directly we do transposing. Transposing, children, means taking from left side to the right or right to the left from the other side of equal to. So plus becomes minus. Logic comes here. This is logical and this is shortcut, you can say. This is a shortcut of this. Plus becomes minus. Actually this side minus cancel, this side remains. So you get 12. Okay. So both method I have shown you. So actually method 1, trial and error I am not doing. Method 1 mine is systematic method. Method 2 is transposing. Same way here. Both method I will show you. First method B plus 4.5. If I want to remove plus, I do minus. So I should have taken one question where there is minus. So actually here I have taken B plus 4.5. I should take F, okay, because I want to show you 1 minus B minus 3 is 5.5. B minus 3, because here already I have done plus, so B minus 3 is 5.5. So here to remove minus 3 I will add plus 3. Okay. So this side it cancels, I get 8.5. Therefore you can write. And method 2, children, is I do transposing. Minus becomes plus. Okay. Same answer you get. Once more. First I add plus 3. This is our chapter 12.1 systematic. Plus minus cancels and plus here remains. So it seems as if minus has become plus, but actually this is the logic. And here simply I do by transposing, minus goes to that side. So this step we don't show, children. Minus becomes plus. Here, next thing. Multiplication becomes division. This is your transposing method. So actually first I have done method 2. Okay, what I have done? Division, multiplication becomes division. Up goes down. Method 1, to remove this 5, I will divide both sides by 5. Okay, because this x should be left alone. So x is 4. So once more, this is your transposing method. 5 becomes division, and here what we have? We divide by both the side by 5. This side it cancels, this side it remains. So we say multiplication has become division. So please pause the video and copy. Then I'll do 2-3 more questions before I end this class. So here I'll do 3-4 more small questions before I end this video, children. So here I'll show you method 1, systematic method. To remove this 3 in division, we multiply. Equal multiplied with equal. Two things are equal, we multiply by equal. So this cancel, and it seems as if denominator has become numerator on the other side. 4 3s are 12. This has gone up as if. So in my second method, what we have in 12.2, what we call transposing method, simply what we do, children, division becomes multiplication. 3 goes up. Actually 3 does not goes up. We divide both sides, we multiply both sides. This side it cancels, this side it remains. Okay. Same way, next question, children, method 1. What we do, to remove this x, you can put implies sign, we multiply by 7 to both sides because this is division. So 7 8s are 56. And method 2, transposing, directly we don't show this. X, 7 goes up. Division becomes multiplication on the other side. Okay. Now here little more difficult question. Okay, I'll give you time at the end to copy the video. You can pause the video and copy. But let me end. I'll give you time at the end. You try to understand. When I go fast, you try to understand, because I give enough time after each part for you to copy implies. Now see a very good question. Two things. 3 by 5. So 5 will go up, 3 will come down. Denominator becomes numerator, numerator becomes denominator on the other side. Crisscross. 3 goes down, 5 goes up. 3 4s are 12, you get 20. But this was method 2, transposing method. This was transposing method. 5 goes up, 3 goes down. But if you will say, sir, by method 1, what we will do? 3 by 5 we have to cancel. You multiply by 5 by 3, both sides. You will say, sir, why 5 by 3? See, ultimately same thing happens on the right side. This side I want only x. So 3 by 5 multiply by 5 by 3. This is called reciprocal. So this side becomes x and this side becomes 20. So this is my method 1. Once more, to remove 3 by 5, you multiply by 5 by 3. Okay, so this side it cancels, this side it remains. So easiest method is transposing, because in exam generally we don't tell which method use. So if no method is mentioned, please follow transposing. That is the easiest. 3 goes down, 5 goes up, and you cancel and do. And the last but not the least, just I'll do that part over here. So kindly pause the video and copy, and then I'll do 6b, question 6b, and then I'll end this video and this class. So please pause the video and copy, and here just I do one last sum. Please do solved example and unsolved example, so that and read the book, the concepts. Okay, so here I write 6b again. 4x minus 1 by 3 is 5. Listen to me very carefully. Before you transpose minus 1, first this 3 has to go. You cannot transpose. First you have to get rid of this denominator. 3 goes up. 3 goes up. Same logic. Okay, division you have to multiply. So other side it becomes multiply. Now children, 1 you can transpose. You cannot transpose anything if there is any denominator. And if there are different denominator, you have to make common denominator. Now minus will become plus. So 4x is 16. Now you divide. 4 goes down. Multiplication becomes division. So x is 4. Once more. First denominator, you have to make common denominator. If it is not there, once you have common, you transpose. Then 1 will go. Then you can divide. So 16 by 4 is 4. Now last thing just I'll show you before I end. We need to verify whether my answer is right or wrong. Especially when most of my teachers in that time used to get 1 mark for verification. Nowadays I see children don't learn this. What do you mean by verify? I'll try to put on the left hand side value of 4 which I have got. How much I have got? 4. My value of x is 4. So left side I put value 4. In place of x I put the answer 4 and 3. So how much I get? 16 minus 1 by 3. This is 15 by 3, 5. Is my right side same, children? Yes. My left side and right side are equal. That means my answer is correct. Okay, so 4 4s are 16 minus 1 is 15 by 3 is 5. So this we used to get 1 mark. Okay, solving we used to get 2 or 3 marks. So once more, remove the denominator, then you transpose, then finally we divide. So please try from any standard book, whatever book you have. Please practice, do all the solved and unsolved examples. So you can pause the video and copy. And children, thank you for watching this video lesson. Until we meet again.